Heyo guys, RGarrettGamer here, and this is a new project that I'm just trying out. Now, I like to read books, and I think everyone should read books. So, I thought, hey, why don't I do, a series of Let's Read Books or something, where I read books and you, listen to me read this book. So, I wanted to read to you, this is a bag of chips by the way, I wanted to read to you a well-written book that is wonderful, is consistent. The author is one of my favorite authors, she's a genius, and I wanted to read you that book, but I can't because I don't have it, so instead we got this other book, 50 Shades of Grey. Don't ask me how I got this, it's not mine, okay, it belongs to a colleague of mine. I literally just pulled it off his desk. Nope. The his part. So, we're going to be reading the first chapter of 50 Shades of Grey. Let's see how this goes, huh? 50 Shades of Grey by E.L. James. For Niall, the master of my universe. Gee, I wonder if she practices what she writes about. Acknowledgements, blah 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 blah. 50 Shades of Grey, again, chapter 1. Alright, getting down to the actual reading of it. I have never read this book before, but I don't know how it's going to come out, so that sounds wrong. I know what this book is about, I've just never read it before. I scowl with frustration at myself in the mirror. Damn, my head just won't behave. Like all damn subs. And damn Catherine Kavanagh for being ill and subjecting me to this ordeal. Full stop. Mountain Dew. Is that when you need it? I should be studying for my final exams, which are next week, and yet here I am trying to brush my hair into submission. Why do I sound like Keith Olbermann doing Bill O'Reilly? Okay, I'll just read this part, normal part. I must not sleep with it wet. I must not sleep with it wet. That's what she said, literally. Reciting this mantra several times, I attempt once more to bring it under control with a brush. I roll my eyes in exasperation and gaze at the pale, brown-haired girl with blue eyes too big for her face staring back at me and give up. My only option is to restrain my wayward hair, like a wayward sheep, in a ponytail and hope that I look semi-presentable. I'm slipping back into the Keith Olbermann doing Bill O'Reilly. Why the hell am I doing the Keith Olbermann doing Bill O'Reilly? Why the hell am I doing someone else doing someone else? Kate is my roommate. And she has chosen today of all days to succumb to the flu. Oh yeah, inconvenient. Therefore, she cannot attend the interview she arranged to do with some mega-industrial tycoon I've never heard of for the student newspaper. So I have been volunteered. It haven't been volunteered if you didn't volunteer. I have final exams to cram for and one essay to finish, and I'm supposed to be working this afternoon, but no. Today I have to drive 165 miles to downtown Seattle in order to meet the enigmatic CEO of Grey Enterprises Holding, Inc. That's right, not incorporated, Inc. As an exceptional entrepreneur and major benefactor chips of our university, his time is extraordinarily precious, much more precious than mine. But he has granted Kate an interview. Da 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 da. A real coup, she tells me. Oh, Che Guevara, are we? Damn her extracurricular activities. Kate is huddled on the couch in the living room. I'm sorry. It took me 9 months to get this interview. It will take another 6 to reschedule. We both have graduated by then. As the editor, I can't blow this off, please. Kate begs me in her raspy and sore throat voice. How does she do it? Even ill, she... Switch page. Looks jameen and gorgeous. Strawberry blonde hair in place and green eyes bright, although now red-rimmed and runny. I ignore my pan of unwelcome sympathy. Of course I'll go, Kate. You should get back to bed. Would you like some NyQuil or Tylenol? Drugs I've never heard of. Though I can give you Tamiflu if you want. We've got lots of Tamiflu. NyQuil, please. Only Singaporeans will get that. Here are the questions in my digital recorder. Please. Just press record here. Make notes. I'll transcribe it all. I know nothing about him, I murmur, trying and failing to suppress my rising panic! Don't panic, Corporal Jones! The questions will see you through. Go. It'll be a long drive, and I don't want you to be late. fucking Keith Olbermann's in my brain! Okay, I'm going. Get back to bed. I made you some soup to heat up later, I stare at her fondly. Only for you, Kate, would I do this? I thought this was a book about a guy falling in love with a girl, and vice versa. Not a girl falling in love with another girl. Though that, from what I understand, that will be better than what's in this book. I will. Okay, now I'm doing the sick voice again. I will. Good luck, and thanks, Anna, as usual. You're my life savior. Savior. I'm now adding my own words into the book. Getting my backpack, I smile wryly at her, then head out the door to the car. I cannot believe that I let Kate talk me into this. But then Kate can't talk anyone into anything. Sorry. She will make an exceptional journalist. She's articulate, strong, persuasive, argumentative, beautiful, and she's my dearest friend. The roads are clear when I set off from Vancouver, Washington. Wait, Vancouver's not in Washington. Vancouver's in Canada. Do your research, E.L. James. Ha! At least I don't think Vancouver's in Washington. I set off from Vancouver, Washington, towards Interstate 5. It's early and I don't have to be in Seattle until 2 this afternoon. Fortunately, Kate has lent me her sporty Mercedes CLK. Ooh. I'm not sure Wanda, the fish, my old VW Beetle, would make the journey in time. Oh, the Merc is a fun drive. I concur. And the miles slip away as I hit the pedal to the metal. I'm reading this way too excited for the contents of this book. My destination is the headquarters of Mr. Gray's Global Enterprise. It's a huge 20-story office building, all curved glass. Covered in glass. Yes, buildings usually are covered in something. All curved glass and steel, and architects' utilitarian fantasy with Grey House versus White House, because, White House is taken by some dick named Obama, even though it's not even white. With Grey House written discreetly in steel over the glass front doors. It's 1:45 when I arrive, greatly relieved that I'm not late as I walk into the enormous and quite frankly intimidating glass, steel, and white sandstone lobby. Behind the solid sandstone desk, this guy likes sandstone, very young, I'm adding my own words again, a very attractive, groomed, blonde, young woman. See, there's the young, smiles pleasantly at me. She's wearing the sharpest charcoal suit jacket and white shirt I've ever seen. Why am I doing Hubert Humphrey? She looks immaculate. Oh, Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray to us sinners now and for the... No, I'm not in church. I'm here to see Mr. Gray. Anastasia. I've never heard that name before. What sort of... Who would name their... Hitler Steele? See, that's basically naming... That's a terrible name for a child. And Steele, what sort of family name is Steele? Why didn't they name them Lexington Steele for that case? In that case. Ooh. Skype message. Inconvenient. I'm here to see Mr. Gray. Miss Anastasia Steele for Catherine Kavanaugh. Hold on, let me just type a message. Excuse me one moment, Miss Steele. She arches her eyebrows as I stand self-consciously before her. I'm beginning to wish I've borrowed one of Kate's formal blazers rather than worn my navy blue jacket. I have made an effort and worn my one and only skirt, my sensible brown knee-length boots, and a blue sweater. How about not a blue sweater vest? For the day, this is smart. I tuck one of the escaped tendrils of my hair, hair, you're like Medusa, and hair's desperately trying to stick out and stuff. Miss Kavanaugh is expected. Please sign in here, Miss Steele. You want the last elevator on the right. Press for the 20th floor. She smiles kindly at me, amused no doubt as I sign in. Sorry. Work. She hands me a security pass that has visitor very firmly stamped on the front. Then she came out with a gigantic stamp behind a desk and just stamped visitor on my head. No, I'm making that part up. That part's not in the book. I can't help my smirk. It's surely obvious that I'm visiting. I don't fit in here at all. Nothing changes, I inwardly sigh. Thinking Thanking her, not thinking. I was like, what the hell's that A doing? Oh yes, thanking her. I walk over to the bank of elevators and past the two security men who are both far more smartly dressed than I am in their well-cut black suits. The elevator whisks me at terminal velocity to the 10 minutes already. Jesus Christ! The elevator whisks me at terminal velocity. You can reach terminal velocity going up to the 20th floor. The doors slide open and I'm in another large lobby. Again, all glass, steel, and white sandstone. I'm confronted by another desk of sandstone and another young blonde woman, this time dressed impeccably in black and white, who rises to greet me. Miss Steele, would you wait here, please? She points to a seated area of white leather chairs. Behind the leather chairs is a spacious glass wall meeting room with an equally spacious dark wood table and at least 20 matching chairs around it. Beyond that, there is a floor-to-ceiling window with a view of the Seattle skyline that looks out through the city towards the sound. It's a stunning vista, and I'm momentarily paralyzed by the view. Wow.